Greetings and welcome, my friends, to I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi, and this is your SOULSCOPE. So, this is a continuation of the month for all of us happy Cancers that are just rocking it out here for the month of July. And we are having a stellar year so far. Most of us, I'll say, have been coasting and really riding the waves of all the moons. As the moon child, the moon sign, we have been experiencing some really peaks and discovering self-awareness, being able to really relate and really deal with, those insecurities, instead of sidestepping and procrastinating in a lot of areas. We are really reaching out and going for it this month. So I'm just excited. I'm always excited. I'm a Cancer, so I love, my birth month. I can't even hide it. I'm not even going to pretend to hide it. So welcome all my returning friends and all you beautiful humans who are showing up for the very first time. This is SOULSCOPE, and I'm Demi. I'm an Akashic record reader, and that's what SOULSCOPE is all about. So if you haven't tuned into the first one, this is your first time tuning in, I'm just going to be super brief and tell you a little bit about being an Akashic record reader and what that is. So this is a reading from your soul, and your Akashic records are attached to you because they are from your soul. And everything that you've ever experienced in this life and every life before that is also recorded with your soul. Your soul is eternal. It's immortal, and it's been in existence and will continue to be in existence for all eternity. And so then I channel that information. And so this is going to be a general reading for the rest of the month. And it's just a lot easier to channel the consciousness of a particular decan. And although this isn't going to be a decan reading, this is just a happy birthday for the month of the Cancers from June to July. So welcome in, and thank you for tuning in. There are some areas, though, that many Cancers are still dealing with. Dealing with changes. There have been rapid fire changes and not a comfortable position for many Cancers, and so you're starting to hit a really nice stride for those who are really buffeting through the changes and not being overwhelmed emotionally, being able to make those swift changes just as the attunement of growth in your life. And so take a moment to appreciate and congratulate and acknowledge with some gratitude, taking that beat to really congratulate yourself for listening, hearing and listening to your soul guidance, what we call intuition. That is our soul guidance. And so you've been hearing much more clearly, and you've been acting on it, which isn't always easy to do. And you're pushing through fears, negativity, the procrastination, and many of you are doing well. But the main area there's two. And so we're going to look at what to expect for the rest of the month. So this reading is from July 16th until the July 31st. So let's get started. There's a lot of confusion and emotional distress. And a lot of the emotional distress is because the Cancerians that are struggling right now are struggling with mental clarity, with deeper fears and phobias. So this is going to be for those who are really struggling under and buckling under the pressure of the unsurety of life and how to make the adjustments. So, this first deck is, I'm going to shuffle two. It's this one here. And those are the heart cards. Living from our heart-centered space is what we want to do. And I'm also hearing that not only are there multiple life changes and making many adjustments and the overwhelming emotional distress, so for those who are struggling with the loss, the change and shift, and making those adjustments, and the fears of the future outcomes, and money and career, stability, safety, family. We're also going to take a look at the Moonology deck. Yep, I'm true. These are probably the most used cards by me, and I think I have like 13 or 14 different decks. And I only use them when I'm here with you guys. Akashic Record readings, I channel right there live with you. And so let's talk about the Cancerians that are walking in bliss mode. I'm going to use a different deck for you. This is an affirmation deck because I'm hearing for those who are really stepping into their own, this is the time, and you've been really focusing on the year ahead. And you have been you've been adapting and adjusting because you have really begun to access the soul listening and trusting that voice, your soul voice. And so for you, continue doing what you love. Be cautious though in taking unnecessary risks. Be cautious and avoid any impulsive behaviors. But you have literally stepped into the flow of your life. You are looking at who you want to be, and even with the fears and insecurities and the doubts, you're like, you know what? This is my time. I can feel it. I know it. I'm going to go for it. You're hearing clearly. The creative juices have been flowing. You know, you have really stepped into it. And so for that sector of your life, do what you love. You're also healing and letting go. There's some karmic patterns that you are moving through right now. So it's time to just really forgive and genuinely forget. So right now, with Neptune still in retrograde, you are looking at some karmic patterns that are coming up, that are bringing up these fears. Let those go. And really be okay with who you are. Admit your vulnerabilities. Because this is also Neptune. Neptune is saying surrender. Your soul is saying surrender. You stay in defensive mode and protective mode, but you're already protected. You're already shielded. You are already loved and nourished by the universe. You love yourself. Also, this is Pluto, and you had to be cautious. They're saying to be cautious with Mercury and Mars happening also in retrograde. and Uranus, the impulsiveness, those one-offs, those surprising moments, anger, aggression, and clear thinking are not on your side. So listen, this is a time when you should really, really begin listening even more so, and really embrace your fears. Where are they coming from? Are they real? And do you, and are you taking them with you in the next phase of your journey? So now, for the Cancers that have been, and remember I said I was going to pull these cards first, for the Cancers that have really kind of been lost and kind of can't make the adjustments, the filled with the fear and the insecurities and the procrastination, this is your pull. Opportunity beckons. This is no time to procrastinate. You are feeling the high of the energy right now. You're feeling it, and you're looking at all of the options. You see them, and they're calling you. And you literally also have been wanting to live from the passions of your heart and trusting yourself. So do that. Seize the opportunities. And you've got a lot of different opportunities. We actually, all Cancerians, this is for everybody. This is not by decan just yet. So tune in for your decan coming up. Rest and reconsider. While Mercury is in retrograde and we're coming out of the retrograde cycle, it takes a week to move forward fully direct. So the retrograde ends on July 15th, and so this is from the 16th to the 31st. So you've had time to really begin looking, and if you haven't, take this day, the next couple of days, and really reflect and look back. Because we all are, but you in particular, are moving to a phase of success and growth. Now we're going to move on to the Moonology cards. We're going to pull these three right off the top. Don't let your past hold you back. Those fears, paranoias, and insecurities, that place of being vulnerable is scary. I can tell you myself, I'm a Cancer, so I can tell you myself, it's scary. Doing the unconventional. Believe in the impossible. And the incredible part about it is that inner vision. And I keep hearing the same thing. You keep going back and forth, and this is where this is coming from, and the rest and reconsider. You're going to really have to sit down and really mull through what it is that you're passionate about, because this is the procrastination phase and the insecurity phase. And so really sit down and think about this, and then begin to move forward, because you are good enough and you do deserve it. You absolutely do deserve it. And so to all my Cancerians, I wish you a beautiful and happy birthday month. Continue growing, continue exploring, continue accessing your soul and living from your passions in your heart. And this is July birthday month. Happy birthday, Cancers. All my Cancerians, all you beautiful humans out there, I want to thank you for tuning in. And my friends, welcome back. And if this reading did resonate with you and you'd like a more personal, intimate reading, please look for the links below to sign up for a chance to win a free reading with me or any one of my wonderful team members here at I Am Powered by Love. Thank you for tuning in to I Am Powered by Love TV and allowing me to share with you a SOULSCOPE. And I'm signing out.